FitzRoy.
Hey there. I wanted to talk about Shea Moisture very quickly. If you were unaware, this company is under a lot of heat right now by their core market for the recent advertisement that they put out, I think this week or last week, that was pulled, or they pulled it. The campaign uses this slogan, "Everybody gets love," which sounds great in theory, and the commercial features one racially ambiguous woman with really loose, curly, beautiful hair, and two white women, one with blonde hair, one with red hair, with like redhead problems. I'm sure that's a thing. I don't put it past them. But they totally neglected to have a representation of their core market, aka the very body of people who gave them a platform to produce these quality studio commercials in the first place. So they're under a lot of heat for that. So for those of you who are a little confused about why this is such a big deal for so many black women, I'm gonna just break it down a little bit for you. The brand has roots in 1912, founded in 1992, got really big and popular through online hair forums dedicated to black women and their hair, like long hair care forum, that was a big one. Just word of mouth, spreading the word. This was around the time of a natural hair kind of movement commencing to the forefront of the black community. It was much larger than just having a good hair day. It was about self-love. And this product, along with a couple of other products that were black owned, was, you know, not the voice, but they were a symbol of that movement. There was 100% a need for a product like this that targeted, you know, African American, black hair in general, kinky coils, naps, all of that. It's not something that you found when you went to Walgreens. We had like an eighth of an aisle in the beauty section dedicated to ethnic hair, so we definitely needed this, and when we find something that caters to our very special hair, we hold that shit near and dear. So they marketed to black women largely for the beginning of their, you know, boom into the mainstream market, until they got acquired, or they sold a portion of their company to another larger company. Then they started to talk about inclusion, which sounds great in theory, but it didn't really go over well. So this should all be a teachable lesson to all of us. Knowing your target market is and always will be important. Shea Moisture had a very specific niche, and they deviated far too far from that far too quickly. They failed to, within this ad, to truly understand the mindset of their consumer. The women who were going natural in 2007, 2008, it wasn't just your round the way chick. These were smart women. These were people who were learning to embrace a part of their culture that was recently not celebrated. These were women who were on a journey to self-love, so it was much larger to them than just hair care. And this brings up a very age-old cliche in marketing that says if you're speaking to everyone, you're not speaking to anyone. And that's where they messed up, or they effed up, as they so eloquently put. I can't begin to tell you how many prospective clients, and I say prospective because I usually don't even sign them on if they have this mindset, but I can't tell you how many people have told me that their target consumer is everyone. It doesn't work. A lot of people have made the claim, they're like, oh, well, Shea Moisture just wanted to expand their target demographic, you know, increase revenue, diversify their brand, and I get it. Of course, brands want to grow. I want to see my clients grow, for sure. But rebranding and brand expansion should never come at the expense of your entire brand identity. So for instance, if you have a product that you marketed to 65-year-old white men for the longest, you can't just up in one day decide you're gonna, you know, target, I don't know, 17-year-old girls. They're going to be put off by that. Your core market is going to be put off by that, and that's exactly what happened with Shea Moisture. They made the mistake of isolating their target market and their core demographic completely with this commercial. If you do want to go ahead and change your target market and diversify your brand, you need to deep dive into the numbers of who is your consumer and what are their buying patterns, and have hard evidence to support it. Say for instance, if you have been targeting, I don't know, women 35 to 40 to 45, something like that, who make $75,000 a year, but you're noticing a growing trend in the percentage of women who are 25 to 30 who are consuming your product, you want to slowly start to apply gradual changes to speak to that demographic as well. Now, Shea Moisture has been around for a while, so I'm sure they have smart people on their team, and they may have done this, although I doubt it. But they underestimated the time it takes to transition without putting off your core target market, or core market. You know what I mean. Something they could have done a little differently is introducing like a subline, the way they have Shea Moisture Baby, although I don't know what it would be called. because Shea Moisture white doesn't sound too good, but that could have been an approach they took. Regardless of anything, unlike Pepsi and United Airlines, who got into similar kind of qualms in the last couple of weeks, I kind of dug their apology. I thought it felt genuine. I felt like they were using the voice that they know works for their target demographic, and it felt like they learned their lesson. I hope that they did. We shall see. What are your thoughts on this? Have you guys ever done any rebranding that put off your target audience, or are you thinking about it? Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be around. I was going to release another video today, but then this came up and I'm like, let me just talk about this while it's timely. And yeah, that's that. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be around. I'm putting out new videos just about every week. I don't want to say a specific day yet. I'm trying to feel things out and pace myself, so just leave me alone, okay? But I'll be putting out videos regularly around marketing topics, career, and PR, and just me and stuff. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. I want my glasses on.